Hi kids, today we are repeat all part into A to Z. So let's start. A for apple, A for almond, A for ant, A for aeroplane, B for ball, B for bat, B for bus, B for balloon, C for cat, C for cow, C for camel, C for coconut, D for dog, D for doll, D for duck, D for doctor. For eagle, let's say E for eagle. E for eye, let's say E for eye. E for elephant, let's say E for elephant. E for air, let's say E for air. F for fish, let's say F for fish. F for fan, let's say F for fan. F for fox, let's say F for fox. F for frog, let's say F for frog. G for grapes, let's say G for grapes. G for giraffe, let's say G for giraffe. Let's say G for goat, G for goat. G for glass, let's say G for glass. H for horse, let's say H for horse. H for house, let's say H for house. H for helicopter, let's say H for helicopter. H for hen, let's say H for hen. For iron, let's say I for iron. I for injection, let's say I for injection. I for ink, let's say I for ink. I for ice cream, let's say I for ice cream. J for juice, let's say J for juice. J for jug, let's say J for jug. J for jacket, let's say J for jacket. J for jam, let's say J for jam. K for kite, let's say K for kite. K for kangaroo, let's say K for kangaroo. K for knife, let's say K for knife. K for key, let's say K for key. L for lemon, let's say L for lemon. L for lamb. Let's say L for lamb. L for lion. Let's say L for lion. L for lamb. Let's say L for lamb. M for monkey. Let's say M for monkey. M for mouse. Let's say M for mouse. M for mango. Let's say M for mango. M for milk. Let's say M for milk. N for notebook. Let's say N for notebook. N for nut. Let's say N for nut. N for nose. Let's say N for nose. N for net. Let's say N for net. O for orange. Let's say O for orange. O for octopus. Let's say O for octopus. O for all. Let's say O for all. O for onion. Let's say O for onion. P for parrot. Let's say P for parrot. P for panda. Let's say P for panda. P for pencil. Let's say P for pencil. P for penguin. Let's say P for Q for queen. Let's say Q for queen. Q for quill. Let's say Q for quill. Q for quail. Let's say Q for quail. Q for question mark. Let's say Q for question mark. R for rabbit. Let's say R for rabbit. R for rhino. Let's say R for rhino. R for robot. Let's say R for robot. R for rocket. Let's say R for rocket. S for sun. Let's say S for sun. S for strawberry. Let's say S for strawberry. S for spider. Let's say S for spider. S for Caesar. Let's say S for Caesar. T for tiger. Let's say T for tiger. T for tomato. Let's say T for tomato. T for turtle. Let's say T for turtle. T for tree. Let's say T for tree. U for umbrella. Let's say U for umbrella. U for uncle. Let's say U for uncle. U for up. Let's say U for up. U for uniform. Let's say V for vest. Let's say V for vest. V for volleyball. Let's say V for volleyball. V for van. Let's say V for van. V for vampire. Let's say V for vampire. W for watch. Let's say W for watch. W for wolf. Let's say W for wolf. W for watermelon. Let's say W for watermelon. W for wall. Let's say W for wall. X for X-ray. Let's say X for X-ray. X for xylophone. Let's say X for xylophone. Y for yogurt. Let's say Y for yogurt. Y for yak. Let's say Y for yak. Y for yo-yo. Let's say Y for yo-yo. Y for YouTube. Let's say Y for YouTube. Z for zebra. Let's say Z for zebra. Z for zip. Let's say Z for zip. Z for zinc. Let's say Z for zinc. Z for zero. Let's say Z for zero. Thank you. Please subscribe.